Hello, I'm Broderick Rosello,
And I'm Joe Friel.
and we're inside the Mustang market right now.
And today we're going to be talking to you guys a little bit about selling and what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
To start our video, I think it's important to talk about how we find our customers' needs. So in the Mustang market, we send out surveys through Instagram, Schoology, and Gmail in order to figure out what exactly our customers really want. An example of that is here. We can show on the computer, where we sent out a survey with 57 responses. And as you can see through the computer screen, there's quite a lot of responses. Now, in the Mustang market, whenever we receive this data, we come together as a group and we want to figure out what's exactly the most feasible and what will make us the most profit. So we'll talk to our design team on what they think they can mock up for a shirt design regarding the theme, or we'll talk to our operations team regarding our smart snack regulations when we're putting out stuff like snacks or other merchandise.
So first and foremost, the Mustang market is a spirit store. Profits are secondary to us. So a couple of things we've done to increase school spirit and just make KHS a more fun and welcoming atmosphere is through Mustang market sponsored events like our rose selling event, and then also our bracelet initiative that allowed us to have students buy teachers. So with our rose initiative, we sent out roses to different students on campus as a fun Valentine's gift for them. And it was cool because those students then had an opportunity to come by to the Mustang market, thank us for the roses, and we kind of got to establish that customer-client relationship there. Another way we did that was with our pie teacher contest. So the Mustang market, since we can't do raffles at KHS, to get around that and do some like creative problem solving, we sold rubber bracelets that when students bought them essentially purchased their raffle, and we'd select one student per 25 bracelets sold, and then that lucky student got to pie a teacher. So again, establishing that relationship with the client at the Mustang market is all about engaging them on campus with different fun initiatives. And we did that pieing at a pep rally. So it was really cool because they got to do that in front of the entire student body. So, and those students have come back time and again and still shop at the Mustang market. So while we don't have the roses on hand anymore because, well, they're roses and they die, we still have some of the bracelets left over from our previous initiative. And every time I see this in the hall, I just recognize that, hey, that's a customer who shopped at the Mustang market before. And again, it's also a small little reminder for them of who we are and what our mission is. And just that, hey, we're on campus and then they can always stop by. Now, Joe, do you think the suggestion selling has actually worked with our customers?
It's worked 1,000%. When we opened up our store for the first time during our Walk the Schedule event, we decided that we would sell popcorn along with these items. And the smell of popcorn kind of drew people to the store. And we said, hey, if you guys want some popcorn, if you purchase one t-shirt or one item anywhere at the market, then you'll get some free popcorn along with it. And that is another method of our suggestive selling. And that honestly drove sales through the roof. And as more people walked through the door, they would smell popcorn and then they would just come to the store and buy a product just for the popcorn.
Yeah, so Joe, comparing this year to last year, how have sales done at that Walk the Schedule event?
At the Walk the Schedule event last year, we made around $1,600, while at the Walk the Schedule event this year, we made about $2,400, which is honestly a great increase from one year to the next, seeing as we started 3 years ago.
With that increase in sales, there are going to be some orders that slip through the cracks and where we may give them the wrong shirt size. So, for example, earlier this year, we accidentally gave someone a large when they ordered a medium. And when that happened, the customer contacted us and we happily exchanged that item for them. And the customer's happy, satisfied, all was well. Unfortunately, the Mustang market does not offer any returns. Whenever we get our merch, we always ensure that it's top of the line quality. We've actually had to send merchandise back at some points in our career. But yeah, our store does not offer any returns.
Well, that was Joe and Broderick down at the store. I'm Addie Vincent. I'm another director at the Mustang Market. Right now here, we're up in our classroom, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about how RevTrack works. So RevTrack is our online system. This is how people purchase things. Usually we'll have people come to our storefront downstairs where Joe and Broderick were, and we'll upload their order, and then we'll save the receipt. So RevTrack saves the receipts, but we also save them personally and keep track of them in our Google Drive folder. And then me as director, I will upload these receipts and keep count of all our sales that we made in the past month or this year so far. And I'll upload those sales, and they each have a specified barcode, each size, every shirt, every food that we have. And the system is designed to scan the barcode and subtract it from our original inventory. That's kind of the main thing of it, but I also keep track of the main sales we keep in the month. So this is how much money we'll make each month, and I'll keep track of that. There's also this sheet with a bunch of complex stuff, but it keeps track of our most sales we've made in a month. So that's kind of how we keep count of RevTrack, but the main important reason we keep such close tabs on the receipt is so if we ever get audited, which hopefully will never happen, we have counts of all of our sales and make sure everything is up to date and running smoothly.
All right, thank you so much for coming along with us to take a tour inside the Mustang market. I know we talked about a lot of our internal ideas, but now we get to bless you with the opportunity of seeing the outside of the store.
Thank you so much and have a great day.